Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here to do your bi-monthly tarot forecast. So this is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. It is for the time period between March 1st and March 15th, 2020. What does Leo need to know for the first 2 weeks? You could be dealing with a Capricorn individual, or your public image could be important to you at this time. Capital, investments, growth. We'll see if it shows up in your 6-card reading today, guys. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, March 1st, 15th. And we have a nice little victory there, too. We have another Queen coming out. We have some Libra energy there as well. Both Libra and Capricorn are cardinal energies. You could be starting a project or talking to some very, very strong women. As soon as I see 2 Queens, however, more than 1 Queen. Also, it's not in your main spread today, but I do want to mention that 2 of them are jumping out. There could be slander or maliciousness. Just watch out for any gossip or back talk. All right, Leo. Messages for Leo. March 1st, 15th. Wow, these are super flipping, and they don't normally flip or jump out when I'm doing sign readings. They usually only jump out really easily when I'm doing my Instagram readings. All right, guys, so we have a 6-card reading for you today. I will be using the bottom of the deck card for general energy. Let's see what's going on with everybody. And there's you right in the center of things. Could be dealing with the Cancer or Sagittarius individual. Gemini, wow. So generally speaking, there she is. Holy smokes, yeah. Public image could be very, very important to you right now, right? So we're dealing with 10th house. We're dealing with social status, public image, income potential, investment, returns. But this is also someone who's really practical, very down to earth, really enjoys this, 5 senses pleasures. And there's a generally speaking, an element of maturity here as well. Whenever we see the Pentacle court cards, a great deal of maturity here as well. And I do want to mention that because we're dealing with Capricorn ruled 10th house, there could be paternity or father issues around the father, pardon me, or elements concerning the father. Excuse me. Let's get into the current the situation for you guys, right? So the situation is pretty cozy. I mean, you're pretty comfortable here. You've built probably a really strong foundation for yourself. Whenever we're dealing with 4s, we're dealing with technically a rest period, but this is not resting on your laurels. This is saying, I'm going to take all of the skills and abilities that I've built for myself in my career and in my home, and capitalize on this. Use this to its fullest potential. So don't rest on laurels here, even though there's some security and coziness. I do find this to be sort of a gentle energy. I would just avoid clinging or refusal to grow at this time. And these could be in juxtaposition here as well, where you could be taking a little bit of a risk here, putting yourself out in the public eye. So the reason for feeling a little bit safe and cozy is because of a great deal of success for you. So technically speaking, this is a creatively successful card. This is your rulership card. It is ruled by Leo. And again, we're dealing with fifth house energy, right? So fixed quality, we're dealing with someone who's really, got their heels dug in. This is someone who is not going to change their mind easily, or a situation where it won't be changed easily. There could be a child involved here as well, either bringing a child into the home, planning for a child. This could have to do with being so secure, say financially, and from a health perspective that you're contemplating this. I do want to mention that the sun sits atop of another major arcana, which is the Lover's card. Of course, that's Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini at this time. But again, like I said, there are a lot of characters here. And we did have the Libra ruled Queen of Wands, Swords jump out as well. So you could be dealing with a few different energies or individuals, as I said. So Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini. This could all be your energy as well, Leo. This is a general reading. So take these messages and apply them to what's going on in your life currently. But a lot of success here, a lot of creativity, feeling really proud, being in the spotlight. This could be, making a very important decision and, with your heart and feeling really positive about it as well. So it could even be that you're helping someone else, okay? Because we do have this really nice, my ship is coming in energy, which is technically the recent past here. So, we have our Three of Wands, we have our Four of Pentacles. You're really secure here in such a stable and very prosperous situation that you could be helping other people. And I'm not saying like handing out money necessarily, but you could be working with other people here. Just because we are looking at one's energy, technically this is more about bringing in more of what you had anticipated or worked very hard for. And it could be, if you are self-employed, for example, or if you are the boss or CEO of something here, you could be helping other people level up as well, or those individuals would be helping you find your own spotlight. But working with others, at least for the first 2 weeks of March here, Leo, looks like it's going to be really easy and really positive. And it's going to feel fairly natural, which is really nice to see. Here in the current phase, right? So this is the situation. This is how you're feeling or how you're going about the situation. This does sit right under the Four of Pentacles, which again is fourth house. We're dealing with the Cancer ruled Chariot here, fourth house energy. This could also have to do with the home, or if this is a workplace, it's going to feel like the home, or you want to create a home environment out of that. But it's really, really cozy. It is very secure. This is an extremely victorious card, guys. This is knowing both the shadow and the light part of yourself, knowing how to merge with others, merge with your light and dark self forward toward your dreams and goals. This is full speed ahead in terms of a victory. It is likely having to do with your home space, something that feels like home. Again, we are looking at paternal energy here. Maybe this does have to do with mother, father, child situation for you as well. But ultimately, a really gorgeous energy. There's no place the Chariot is going to show up that people are going to groan about it. So, and again, it's really nice. This is in relation to, if we were to look at these four cards, for example, this is really feeling as though you can confidently expand your horizons toward a really prosperous, and I would even say like loving and sensitive and pure type of future, which is really stunning. Here's our Lover's card, which sits right under the sun, right? So Leo, Gemini could be very important to you right now. Gemini being the ruler of the Lover's card, we are dealing with mercurial energy. This is a lot of communication. The Lovers indicates, technically speaking, a choice between the head and the heart. We do have this sort of, possible outcome card being a water, a Page of Cups, a water card, really sensitive and somewhat young or youthful hearted, or it could be some sentimentality or even insecurity. around someone who is trying to express, you know, a heartful message here, you're down for it. You're into it. You can speak this language now. And I think, and there's no swords here, guys, so this isn't even a thought process. I think it's really lovely to see you feel your way through something here, guys. Your possible outcome card, because this can always change, depending on what you're going to do with this energy here. But it looks like if you were to follow through with everything here and sort of follow your heart, trust your instincts, continue with hard work, you know, choose other people who are willing to work hard with you towards the same goals, and people who feel like family or want to be part of a family situation, because, you know, your possible outcome here is, like I said, this is someone who's really sensitive, very gentle, but there's a real language of love that's possible here as well. This person is interested in getting to the heart of the matter. If this isn't you, it is someone else who is a younger water sign than you. Even if it is you, Leo, I would suggest that the other person that you're talking to or in communication with about this situation, right? It could be very well could be a work situation, where there's a lot of speaking and talking and, you know, education, but where someone can easily fit within the spotlight, either, you know, supporting you and propping you up, or doing it on their own, and you trust that they will do a good job. Ultimately, extremely powerfully beautiful cards for you guys. I mean, literally nothing difficult. I think if you were to make a major decision through your intuition and based on a sense of creative security and something having to do with, you know, financial investments, I think that you're going to make a good choice. I do want to mention as well, and I often leave this out, and I don't mean to, that the Chariot could physically, literally mean a vehicle. So there could be an issue around a vehicle. You could get good news about a vehicle. Something's being repaired. Could be gifted something. We have Scrutiny as your Oracle card. So we do have Mouse from our Medicine card deck. This is Scrutiny. So it's really important to mention here what its opposite is, and that is Eagle, right? So Eagle has the eagle eye view, the big picture. Scrutiny is really sort of picking things apart, can be accused of being picky, or looking too deeply or clinging. So, you know, scrutiny is wonderful. You should get to the root of any matter that is concerning to you. But ultimately, overemphasis or overanalyzation, as I said, there's no swords here. This is probably designed to trip you up. I would avoid over scrutiny at this time, and trust your intuition. Trust communication. Have a plain old conversation here, guys. It's really going to be helpful, especially about a success or a creative project here. A really open, honest conversation, I believe strongly, is going to get you exactly what you need here. And do that before you start to scrutinize yourself or others, or even an opinion or idea that you have. So communicate with others at this time. Look forward to a great deal of success, at least for the first 2 weeks of the month here, guys. That is your reading, Leo. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you'll join me in the next video for your sign. Make sure you check out your moon and rising signs as well. Until then, take excellent care. Bye for now.